Ypsilanti, Michigan. It's the Buffalo Bulls and the Eastern Michigan Eagles. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe already putting her to work with some injury news. Holly?
Hey guys, I caught up with the Eastern Michigan head coach before the game. They have a lot of confidence in their backup this week. He was able to come in for their injured starter last week and have a very productive game. They like how he read the defense, how he got guys in and out of plays, so they are expecting to be able to really count on him here today in this big game. I'll keep you posted on how comfortable he looks starting out the first quarter. Back to you.
Holly, we'll see what kind of problems that might cause. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. So Eastern Michigan's offense, as they take control of the football first. And here comes the maestro of this offense. What a game he had last time out. 3 touchdowns, better than 200 yards, leading his team to victory. Out of the gun, the give to the backs. They come out strong, stopping for no gain on the opening play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. The give to the back. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. Makes a move. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. So Buffalo's offense will now get its first chance with the football. And David, they've got a guy outside that has a lot of potential, but he has to prove that he can be a go-to guy.
No, 100%. They are going to have to depend on him to make plays, to consistently catch the football, to make those one-on-one matchups, make the defense really pay when they choose to do that. I think he's the guy that can do that in spurts, Jesse.
Yeah, he doesn't.
Picked off. What a play to set him up. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
That can be frustrating for a defense sometimes, man. You get the stop, you force the punt, and then your offense gives it right back. It's frustrating, but you've got to be able to handle those ebbs and flows, the roller coaster ride. When your offense puts you in a bad spot like they did here, you have to be able to answer.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Trying to run, it's James. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
And on 2nd down, a lot of times, I don't know why, you just, as a defense, you go pass. You think passing situations, passing downs. Really good job by the offense, committing to the run game, not abandoning it, not getting yourself in a 3rd down situation where you had to throw the football.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to get it in. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Eastern Michigan.
That's a nice job by the offense there in their 2nd drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. That didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls, and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find their rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. The defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. What a cut. Now he's loose. Down inside the 35. Stopped him at the 34. And what a great play.
That's a bang-bang type play, RPO, in and out of the hands of the QB quickly. Just get it into the hands of your playmaker as fast as possible and let him do the rest. When you've got this guy's athleticism, man, that is such a great design on offense, and it comes up big.
Listen, you can't make every play, you can't cover everybody, but it's really nice when you get the bonus of swatting the ball down and making sure that quarterback doesn't get a completion and doesn't get a big play.
Wide receiver going in motion. He'll take it himself. Runs through a tackle. Gain of 9 on that one. 3rd down and short. He needs a yard. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Drives inside. Nice move to pick up yardage. Picks up enough to get them 1st and 10 from the 13. The Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll do it himself. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Tight end now in motion. Bring him down. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Motion from the wideout. Powers inside. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. Needs it here on 4th down. He caught it. They will score. Touchdown, Bulls.
There's really never any doubt with this guy. The coaching staff always talks about his leadership and his mental toughness. That was a bad interception on the opening drive, but he's able to turn the page and show you his short-term memory and just come out and stay aggressive, sling it around a little bit, and this offense is able to answer with a touchdown of their own.
And how nice is it if you're a coordinator to have a guy like that you can depend on? Like, he doesn't dwell on the one mistake. He doesn't let it turn into 2. A lot of times you can see that snowball effect, man. Just a nice bounce back for him individually and for this offense to put the early turnover behind him.
The Eagles offense now ready to start the drive. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. From the gun, it's James. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on 1st down. These offensive scripts on both sides have been masterpieces as they are going up and down the field in the 1st. On play action. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
Unloads to the wideout. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Fields the punt. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Running inside, it's Birch. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short gain. Entertaining 1st quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the 2nd. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Oh, this defense wants to bring some pressure. Rush right in his face. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell.
They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. Dropping back, it's Wright. Unleashes one. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47. Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Caught behind the line. It's McGee. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Fresh set of downs going up top. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Guys, let's chat a little bit about Eastern Michigan. They were really excited about the pickup they got last week. Commitment from a three-star defensive back, David. And when programs at this level can get guys like that in the building, everybody celebrates.
The whole building gets excited because transfer portal is one thing, but high school recruiting, when you can get somebody out of high school with some raw tools that are really good, you can see the future could be bright. You take those guys, you try to develop them instead of going into the transfer portal.
Here comes the heat. Gets rid of it.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent's territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
And this one splits the uprights. And with that, they've taken the lead.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Bringing it out. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. The Bulls offense comes out ready to go to work. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. Pulls it in down the sideline. Got a lot of room to the right. He's at the touchdown, Buffalo. He got a step and just dusted the field. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
Now we may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something to get out.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Out wide left, it's McGee. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's first down again. Escapes the pressure going right. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Nice job by the quarterback trying to buy time and scrambling to the right, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Second down to the air. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up third down.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
Out wide right, it's James. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. Eastern Michigan surgical on offense right now. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down. So first down didn't exactly go according to plan. Let's see what they can dial up on second down.
Reese, I got him right where I want. Okay, I'm going to throw the football. Now I can get back in shotgun. Forget the running game stuff. We'll play a little pitch and catch and see how good that secondary is.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
That'll be enough to move the sticks and give Eastern Michigan a first down. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. Motion from the back. Drops back on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Grant. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. The Eagles come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. 2nd and long here. Kept the last one on the ground, now they'll throw. And he'll just get rid of that one.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Another incompletion on 3rd down. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. They've already put 1 field goal on the board. This one will need to be well struck from 44 yards out. It's good. Easy call for the refs. It's now a 1-point game, 14-13. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Snags a quick pass on the left. Still on his feet at the 40. Oh, he's got some space. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17. And the Bulls want to crank the tempo. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. The run inside, it's Birch. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. The play fake. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
The bad news is it's incomplete, but the good news was the quarterback, I think, made the right decision that time, actually throwing it away. He's been burned a couple times early in this one with some picks in this game, and so that time, instead of trying to force the play and make something happen out of nothing, he just throws it away. The defense wins that down. You live to play another day.
Knocked away, incomplete in the end zone. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. He splits the uprights. They take a 4-point lead here in the second.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Wants to throw on first. Look out! Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. The Bulls use their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Intercepted for the 11th time this season. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
And I like the aggressiveness. I understand you're down, right before the half. You want to go get some points, but you can't turn the football over here. Now you've set the other team up in a position to maybe get more points as the first half's winding down.
I love the attitude by this team now. You just got a critical takeaway. You're set up in amazing field position down in the red zone. Take a shot. Go right now. Throw it. Don't even wait. There's zero hesitation. Force the defense on the very first play of the drive to have to step up. And the defense did exactly that. If you're on offense here, I don't know. I'd just throw it again.
And he was shooting for the end zone there, and they couldn't make the completion.
And he misses. How about that, man? Like, it seems like everything he's thrown so far has worked, especially down here. He's already got 2 touchdown passes against this defense. So, guys, I'm kind of surprised when he misses down here.
Dropping back, it's right. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulls. He got it back corner of the end zone.
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
And he made the extra point without problem. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Snap on first down, wants to throw. The throw. Right side, it's Mack. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Fresh center downs going to the air. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
Lemon didn't have a single incompletion. The only other
And they turn it into a defensive score.
We've had a decent.
They've got the lead, trying to put this one in a
We also saw
hammer here in
Jarius
week
Lemon
10.
try to scramble.
What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's James. Looking for room at the 40. There he goes. Inside the 30.
What a run.
The 10.
What a
Touchdown. Elevates over his man.
That
Wow.
was a big touchdown for them, too, because they're still trailing. They've got a lot of work ahead of them here in the second half, but I think that's going to give them a lot of confidence now going into halftime. I can't wait to see what they do here in the second half.
And they had the extra point to finish the drive. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
One of the biggest days of the college football season, and we've got you covered here from the EA Sports Studios in Orlando. We begin with the South Carolina Gamecocks taking on the number 23 team, the Texas Longhorns. And it's the Gamecocks with a complete demolition of the defense. They went over 70 points today. Safe to say the offensive coordinator could be in line for some head coaching jobs after a showing like this.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. As we start the second half, what do you have for us, Holly?
Coach Lembo told me at the half, one of the big points of emphasis coming out of the locker room is to get the run game going. Their quarterback has struggled at times, had some turnovers, but he has got to trust the guys around him a little bit more. Look for them to feed the running back the rock here to start the third, get the run game going, and take some pressure off their QB.
All right, Holly. Quick give. It's Birch. Might have a chance. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. Defense wants to bring the heat. Might as well run him again. all over him immediately.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
Looking to throw, it's right. Extending the play. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's across the 50 and out of bounds at the 49, and a great pickup on that one.
Really nice job on the scramble that time. He saw an opening, he went out and got the first down with his legs. He's killing this defense right now. Throwing it, he's now doing it running as well. Anything this guy wants to do is working.
And he's brought down after a short gain. They'll need a bunch on second down. Give to the running back. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Keeps it himself. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. The Bulls pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Pulls it and fires to the left. All by himself down the middle. Touchdown, Buffalo! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
He does a really nice job getting the snap, getting the ball to his wide receiver in stride so he continue to run full speed and make all those yards after the catch and get all the way to the end zone.
On the move from inside his 5. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. Let's go to the sideline in Holly Rowe.
Guys, on the Eagles sideline, this defense has been the star of the show today. The offense has had their back against the wall, and now is the moment they've got to come alive. They are trailing in this game, and I can see them talking to each other before they take the field for this drive. Now is their moment. They feel it, and they're trying to get each other hyped up and ready to go for this possession. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Second down, gonna throw it. Escapes the pressure to his right. With the catch, it's Mack. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
And this offense is going to need more of those, man. You've dug yourself a little bit of hole. Defense still giving up points on the last possession, man. You got to put it in overdrive. You need more big plays, more shots down the field. You got to continue to be aggressive.
Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Tosses it incomplete. Boy, had a chance to make a connection there, but he fired it in there. Maybe needed to take just a hair off of that one.
Hey, these quarterbacks nowadays, Reese, they got that arm arrogance, baby. They're trying to fit everything in there right now, cram it in that box. Sometimes you got to take a few RPMs off of it, soften it up a little bit, and use a little bit of touch.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
They're all over him. He's going to run it. Breaks into the open. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. And the Eagles will line it up on 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a man. And he gets rid of it.
That's another example of just really good football. This is why they've built the lead here in the second half. Nice job pressuring the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable, coming into somebody else's building and keeping it really, really quiet.
He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6. Eastern Michigan will line up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Eagles! Great job by the back on the option. Lining up for the PAT. hit that one with some aggression for the point after. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly.
Guys, here on the Buffalo sideline, they are really hyping up their quarterback right now, guys. You know, they weren't exactly sure what to expect from this young player going into the game.
Snags it, and he's open. Past the 50. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. One big play, and you go from a little backed up to threatening. It's 1st and 10 from the 40. Tells to run, wants to pass. Got him quickly. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. After the 4-yard completion on 1st down, now it's 2nd and 6. To throw, it's right. Turns it loose. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
Well, that's an incompletion, and really poor accuracy by the quarterback there. When you're throwing the ball down the field, you don't need to make it perfect, but you do got to put it somewhere around your receiver. You got to give him an opportunity to go up and make a play for you.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Sells to fake. He's going to let it go. Snags it. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Buffalo. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game, and he just has 4 now on the season.
This is a receiver that is so good running routes. You never know which way he's going to go at the top of his route because he doesn't peek. He doesn't telegraph where he's going. The timing on corner routes is so important, and the quarterback did a nice job getting it out early so his receiver could make the catch and then take it into the end zone.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. Turns it upfield. At the 40, there he goes. Finally forced out of bounds, maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it up to 49. They came out hot on this drive. One play and already near midfield. Fresh set of downs going up top. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down.
This offense was just hoping for one big play. They finally got it. They're trailing big in this game, and they needed that pitch and catch to put them on the doorstep to make this a game again. Give them credit. They never lost their confidence. They never stopped being aggressive, and finally 2 guys hook up. Massive play for the offense.
Midweek action for your viewing pleasure. It's 2nd and 10 here in the 3rd quarter. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And he almost had a pick.
Well, this quarterback has struggled, having already thrown 2 picks. That should have been number 3. Somehow the defender dropped that one. Things not going well for this Q.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Makes the grab. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. Both of these teams still on the outside looking in at the top 25, but here are the rankings as we are winding our way toward the end of the season. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. He wants to throw it again. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Well, the defense really stepped up in this game. They knew they had to slow down this passing attack. They knew they had some matchups they were going to have to win one-on-one. They've been able to do that, and as a result, they haven't allowed 200 passing yards in this game.
Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabs it in the middle. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. Eastern Michigan going fast. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Rushes on. They got him. Great pressure. pressure by this defense. Big loss on the last play threatens to knock this drive off course. It's 2nd and 16. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Oh, it's a fumble. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Man, it's so hard to keep a rabbit in the cage, that quarterback, right? He's going to scramble around, he's going to make plays, and when he gets outside the pocket, you're just trying to get a hand on him. How about getting a hand on him, forcing the fumble, and recovering it? Great job by the defense continuing to chase that QB.
It'll be a gain of 6, sets up 2nd and 4. And the Bulls can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wide receiver comes in motion. Sets his feet, it's right. Throws for the tight end. Got him downfield. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
I don't know who on defense is going to cover this guy. Honestly, he could be a problem for this defense over the middle of the field in the passing game.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. That last completion left them with 2nd and 3. Let's see how aggressive they are. It's inside. It's Birch. Turning it on. At the 30. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. The Bulls have this offense rolling. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. To the ground. He's got it again. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard. Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Keeping his eyes downfield. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10.
And how about this quarterback, man? He's showing you a little bit of everything. He's had a great day throwing the football, spinning it around, scoring touchdowns, and now shows you he can pick them up and put them down, scrambling for the 1st down. He's had a day where he's really showing you he can do all things on the football field.
Back's got it on the screen. Touchdown, Bulls! And the beatdown has ensued. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. That one might have put the finishing touches on this game.
This one is over. Game, set, match. The defense had a chance to maybe kind of keep their team in it, but the offense said, take it to the locker room.
He'll bring it out. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Straight ahead, it's James.
Man, when I can run the football like that on 1st down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
They'll run him again. Oh, he's got some space. Good, solid pickup on that one. They got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Follows his blocks. It's James. At midfield, he's got room. Finding some room. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening. Eastern Michigan has it and a fresh set of downs. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Left side, it's Blue. He steps out of bounds at the 15-yard line. Big pickup out of the ground, and they're rolling. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. He wants it all. Finds a man in the middle. And they are in for the score here late in the 4th quarter. The AT unit on the field. And it's perfect. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
Well, trailing by as much as they are here in the fourth quarter, no big surprise. They're going to go onside kick, and obviously their opponent was ready for it. They hop on the football, and they're going to ice this game.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Timeout called by the Eagles. It's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Got it behind the line. It's Simmons. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. He'll try to get to the marker himself. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be 4th down. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. And they've used their last timeout, and now the offense can start burning the clock. Nice to have the doink work in your favor every now and then, off the left upright and through. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. A snap, wants to throw to start this drive. Out wide right, it's James. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. From the gun, it's James. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. They'll ride him again. Enough to move the chains. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
And man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense, because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals, and it usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible now.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year.
That has been in every single game at launch.